Pretty good late afternoon, and as you see on your screen, here we go again about the severe weather. We're going to go over all the latest over the next few days, and potentially catastrophic flooding is possible by the time we get to the end of the weekend. Some places could be upwards of 15 to locally 20 inches of rainfall over parts of the mid-Mississippi Valley and through possibly even the Ozarks. But bare minimum, maybe 8 to 12 inches across a large portion of the area. And like I said, major flooding. And there's PDS flood watches out from Paducah. National Weather Service has issued them. Little Rock National Weather Service as well. So dangerous situation coming. There's also, we have to deal with all the severe weather over the next 4 to 5 days as we get continuous round after round of severe weather. Now, if you're just now joining us, click that like button, comment where you're from to tell me what kind of weather you're seeing out there. And please make sure you share this with your friends and family. We got to get the word out there, not only today, but there's multiple days of severe weather, plus the possible historic flooding coming across most of the area, the central parts of the Mississippi River Valley as well. So, pretty, as you can see on your screen, there is tornado watches already up, and as you get towards eastern Arkansas, parts of Memphis, up here towards parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, they're under a PDS tornado watch until midnight. Back here to the west, I believe it's till 6 o'clock, and then up here towards parts of Illinois into Indiana, I believe that's until 10 o'clock tonight. So stay weather aware for sure for tonight. That's the latest tornado watches. Let's go over the latest Storm Prediction Center guidance. Alrighty, here's the latest update from the Storm Prediction Center as of 3 p.m. Still that big high risk area from Memphis, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff to Bartlett to South Haven, Mississippi. 2.6 million people under that high risk. Moderate in Indianapolis, Louisville, Little Rock, Evansville towards Clarksville, Tennessee. Enhanced risk, Dallas, Columbus, Ohio, Fort Worth, Nashville, over towards Arlington as well. So tornado outbreak is expected this afternoon into tonight in parts of the lower Mississippi Valley, into the mid-south, into the lower Ohio Valley. Numerous tornadoes, along with multiple EF3 plus tornadoes. This is straight from the Storm Prediction Center. Multiple EF3 plus tornadoes appear likely. In addition, significant severe wind gusts in excess of 75 miles per hour, large to very large hail, upwards of baseballs is possible across this area. All right, here's a tornado outlook, hatched areas. Basically 24 million people under this hatched area here, all the way from parts of northeastern Texas, northern Louisiana, through most of central eastern Arkansas, all the way up into Indiana and Ohio. So Indianapolis, Memphis, Nashville, St. Louis, Cincinnati, basically there's a few towns there, all in that hatched area. And then the 30%, basically 30 to 44% probability of a tornado within 24 miles or 25 miles at any given point in that pink area here, basically from eastern Arkansas through parts of western Tennessee, western Kentucky, southeastern Missouri. So some of that same high risk population, Memphis, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff, just a few areas there. Alrighty, severe wind outlook for the rest of today. This is the latest at 3 o'clock this afternoon from the Storm Prediction Center. So anywhere in that hatched area has a probability of 74 mile per hour gusts or higher. Like I said, Arkansas through most of Kentucky, all of Indiana, most of Ohio, and southern half of Illinois as well for significant wind gusts in excess of 74 miles per hour. Take a look at hail here all the way through parts of most of northern Texas here along the Red River, through northern parts of Louisiana, most of Arkansas, all the way up into that same area, as I mentioned, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky. Big time hail in excess of lime size, possibly upwards to baseball size for the rest of today. All right, as we get into Thursday, this is actually an update from earlier. This was just a slight risk. Now it's an enhance. This is for tomorrow. Some of the same areas that are getting hit today are going to get hit again tomorrow. Memphis, Little Rock, Clarksville, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, North Little Rock as well. 4.1 million people under enhanced risk for tomorrow as well. Damaging wind gusts, hail, primary risk, but there's going to be a tornado threat. Potentially strong tornadoes as well exist from Arklatex to western Tennessee. And I'm going to show you that here in just a second. There we go. See, we have a hatched area, basically central southern Arkansas, Arklatex here, all the way up towards Memphis. This is for tomorrow. This is not today. This is tomorrow. More possible strong tornadoes possible. All right, Thursday, hail risk, basically all the way back into Texas, most of Arkansas through parts of Tennessee. In excess of lime size, possibly up to baseball size yet again. It feels like it's a broken record here, but this is continuous until we get this main trough through as we get through Saturday into Sunday. There's going to be nonstop severe weather, and we're going to have to talk about flooding here soon. So I'll show you that here in just a second. All right, as we go towards Friday, same deal. More enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms, large hail, wind or damaging winds, and tornadoes. Arklatex all the way up towards the boot heel of Missouri, including some of the towns here: Little Rock, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff, Conway, up towards Mountain Home as well. So Friday could be another dangerous day across the area here, with several strong to severe thunderstorms possible. Like I said, what damaging wind gusts, very large hail, and tornadoes all possible. Then we get into Saturday. More tornado, hail, wind activity down here, just a little bit further south, down here into parts of southeastern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and most of Mississippi under that enhanced risk now for Saturday for that possibly more significant severe weather possible for that part of the region. Slight risk for the rest of central to northeastern Arkansas through most of Kentucky and Tennessee for Saturday. Then as we get towards Sunday, like I said, that trough is finally going to start pushing this front out, but we're going to have widespread flooding, possible, tornado damage, etc. By, Sunday, with multiple inches of rain, 6 to 10, 12, 15 inches of rain in parts of the area. And then we have more severe weather towards the southeast, towards Georgia, Alabama, into Florida on Sunday. Alrighty, as we switch gears into basically this flood watch and this historic rainfall, it's possible through the rest of the week into Sunday. This is the wording from the National Weather Service out of Little Rock. Says flash flood watch remains in effect till Sunday morning. PDS, particularly dangerous situation for most of the Arkansas viewing area. This is including there is a PDS flood watch out for the Paducah National Weather Service area as well. So flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Extensive, rare, and at times catastrophic flash flooding is likely if forecast totals are realized. Like I said, 8 to 12 inches possible, with locally 12 to 15 plus across that area. So it says beginning on Wednesday, multi-day heavy rainfall event is expected to set up across the stalled frontal boundary extending from southwest to northeast across Arkansas through the Ohio River Valley as well. Like I said, 6 to 10 inches of rain across the flood watch area with isolated pockets of 12 to 15 is also possible. And they're saying the forecast heavy rainfall in this event has a return interval of anywhere from 25 to 100-year event. So event of this magnitude falling within 4 days is an event that happens one in a generation or once in a lifetime. So historic rainfall totals and impacts are possible. This is direct from the National Weather Service out of Little Rock. So very significant wording, and you need to take action over the next few days because this is a lot of rain coming over the next 4 days. All right, let's take a look at the HRRR here, latest for the next 18 hours or so. So this is 5 o'clock tonight. It's doing a pretty decent job. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, big time storms across eastern Arkansas through Little Rock, Pine Bluff, starting to get going towards southwestern Arkansas as well, and then heading into the Memphis area around 9 o'clock tonight. and then in through Paducah as well. Indianapolis about to get slammed as well at 9 o'clock. And then 11 o'clock tonight. Continuous storms. So there's going to be, like I said, flash flooding events or flash flood issues are going to start in Pine Bluff, Memphis, up toward Jackson, towards parts of maybe up towards Louisville, back here towards Paducah as well. And then it's going to continue as we go towards most of the overnight hours and then kind of stall out. And then here comes the next piece of energy coming out for tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. That's going to deliver some basically some more severe weather issues across central into southern Arkansas through the Memphis area with very heavy rains through the Ozarks as well. So let's take a look at the possible rainfall amounts. So dangerous generational flood event possible. And this is over a huge area. So we're going to have a lot of problems basically from parts of southwestern or southeastern Oklahoma all the way through most of Arkansas, parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, through the Ohio River Valley. So this is going to be a big concern for a huge area. And even down here in Dallas could get 3 to 5 inches of rain. Then as you get northeast here, talking 5 to 8 parts of basically Springfield to Fayetteville, Arkansas, down here towards Texarkana. And as you get towards Little Rock to northern Arkansas, south central Missouri, we're talking 8 to 12 inches. And you saw that wording from Little Rock, upwards of 15 inches is possible. And then as you get towards northeastern Arkansas, parts of northwestern Tennessee into parts of western Kentucky, that may be the bullseye as of right now of possible 12 to 18 inches of rain. This is going to be over a 4-day span. So we're going to have some major issues going forward across this area. So time to plan or time to prepare is now because a lot of this rain is going to come, like I said, over the next 3 to 4 days, and it's going to have devastating effects. Streams, tributaries to major rivers, Mississippi, Ohio River will have some concerns later, but all the tributaries feeding into that will be possibly into major flooding as we get towards late this weekend. And then we have a lot of lakes up here in Missouri, parts of Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, up here in Kentucky and Tennessee as well. So those lakes are going to fill up pretty quickly as well. So need to stay up on the weather. We have lots of threats with severe weather. On top of this, tons of rain, over a foot of rain in a lot of spots over the next 4 days across the area. Okay, so we're gonna have live alerts and stuff over on YouTube. Probably get it over on Facebook here soon as well. But I just want to give you a quick update on the rest of this evening. And then this flooding rain, this possible historic rainfall coming over the next 4 days. Stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your evening, and please stay weather aware.